Watching that defense from the sideline with that sort of next man up mentality, what can you say about that group?
They just resilient. They go out there and just ball when their number gets called, and no matter who's in there, they just go out there and do their thing.
Is there a level of motivating frustration for the offense because you guys are not clicking like the way you want to right now?
No, we just go back to the drawing board every week and figure out something new to go into the game plan with and execute it.
What do you feel like the game plan was this week to get you a little bit more involved
Something like that. The second one, it was just the blown coverage when they jumped offside, so I was wide open. I didn't know what to do, and Caleb said he threw the ball before I turned, and I was like, damn right you did, because I seen it more than halfway already coming to me. So, I mean, thanks.
What happened with your
I don't know.
But you got him back, right, with the touchdown.
Yeah, it was all set up for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I had to
right.
back it up some.
And you chucked that thing into the upper deck?
That was the first one was the upper deck. The second one, I just was like,
Okay.
oh, well, if I already got one, I might as well just go for two.
So, DJ, there's been some frustration for you this season. How good did this one feel?
Huh? Who's been frustrated?
Maybe not producing as much as you like. Maybe you haven't been that frustrated. Maybe not as much production as you like. So how good did this feel?
It felt good. I mean, it's always feel good to touch the box. So, and especially twice, it felt amazing.
So are you admitting taunting? Did you taunt?
I plead the fifth.
What was Ben's message to you guys after this one?
Just getting the 8 and just finding a way like we have been on this with all our wins. So that was the message.
You guys know that coming in, all the injuries on defense, you guys really had a lot to do. What is the big game?
Yeah, we knew that. We knew we just had to put up the points more than they did and just go out there and be the offense that we can be.
That second touchdown you were talking about, I think was a free play.
Yeah.
What does it take for you and Caleb to connect on that in those situations?
Just practice, just knowing where everybody's going to be when they jump off sides, and we worked that a few times. So.
Is that something you're aware of, or are you just running your route?
In that moment, I was just so wide open. I really didn't know what to do, but we scored, so I'm happy.
How adrenalizing is that touchdown for you personally, the 24-yarder, after the touchdown leading the fifth or not?
I mean, they all feel great, no matter what happened the play before or anything. So.
That one didn't feel a little bit more though. You didn't have a little bit more adrenaline after something like that.
No.
DJ, was there something just common theme-wise for you and Caleb to get the connection as strong as it was today?
No, I think we practiced the same, did everything the same, and I was open more. And that's where the ball went, and I'm glad I caught the ball.
That 4th and 1 that Caleb had when they run out of the gun, how big of a momentum swing was that play?
That was huge because if we don't get that, then I think they were going to be on the other side of the 50, I believe. Yeah, and the way they was rolling and making the clock dwindle down like they did, it would have been crazy.
Complimentary football aspect, you guys talk about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on the sideline watching Brisker get his hand on that last pass, what's your reaction?
Thank goodness. That's the reaction, and we can get out of here with this W.
What is 8?
A couple more here.
4 in a row. How do you feel about this?
Going for 9 and just getting it any way we can. So at this point, we went in every fashion at the end of the game.
Just super proud of them, but not surprised at all. You know, the way they work week in and week out. You know, the detail we go into with our preparation with our coaches, and you got 2 guys that's out. That's some of the top of the league. They got a lot of good guys to learn from when they've been watching them. So they was gonna be ready.
Early on, they were kind of killing you guys with horizontal stuff. What was the big adjustment maybe you guys made on your side?
What was the first part? You said it was what?
Horizontal stuff, like at the line.
Sideline. So they were definitely trying to attack the perimeter today. Testament to our interior play over the past couple weeks. So it challenged us to run to the ball sideline, get everybody in the run fit corners. But you can see the effort that we play with, and it's just a challenge that we was ready to accept.
What was your perspective on the strip sack from Montez?
I think it was a great effort play. Not only get the sack, to keep playing and get the recovery definitely was a momentum changer. And, it could happen to somebody better, somebody who's been working his tail off, not only during training camp up to the season, but through the whole off-season program. And you can just see that work coming to fruition.
I know you've probably been in the circumstances before where you have a short week like this leading up to the next game. Do you got to turn the page a lot faster than you normally would have, and what goes into all that?
Yes, sir, without a doubt. We got to turn the page fast, get ready to prepare, and get ready to go up to Philly and try to get another win. And, that's what we do. It's part of the NFL. Everybody got to deal with it some way, so it's our turn. And so we're going to go do what we got to do, and we're excited for the challenge.
How's it feel to be 8-3?
Oh man, it feel good. It feel good, but we can't rest on this. But I can say this, it's been a minute since your boy won 8. So but that don't mean that the work is done. The work is just getting started. But I think all this go back to the work we put in the off season up to this point, and just the grind, the belief, the effort guys put in and day out. It's not nothing that happened overnight, and I think we hungry for more.
It's been a minute since the Bears have won 8 too. So.
We focus on right now, and I'm super excited to be a part of it, and want to keep making it better, and we just want to keep doing what we got to do to stack these wins.
So thanks, Grace.
What did you see going into the week about their formation, that touch push, like their variation of it?
Yeah, without a doubt. We definitely seen 83 be the one to run a tush push, and we tried to get a stop on it. We got the one stop on it, and then they ran the trick play off the other one. Kudos to them, and that was the biggest run play of the day, and kind of skewed the rushing. But, at the end of the day, the bread and potatoes, the tush push, not too many stop it, and we did.
Yeah, the idea of complementary football, you guys have been talking about it for a while. Like to get that one, you guys score 11 plays later, then the other, then the sweat strip sack,
Yep.
score off that. Feels like that was a long time coming. Why do you think that works so well today?
I think it's just a story of our team, having each other back, whether, defense, offense, special teams, when somebody got to step up, somebody, whoever it is, makes a play and give somebody else a chance to go bring it in for the team.
As soon as he let it go, I just got it up, got my hand up, tipped the ball, game over.
What's the feeling once you know you got a hand out?
Yeah, it was great, sealing the deal, finishing the game out, especially against Pittsburgh, where I'm from. So it was nice, especially getting a win too.
What does it say about this group? So many guys out, guys going down in the game. You find a way to get it done.
Yeah, this group is resilient. We make a lot of plays. We trust each other, things like that. Chemistry, is growing, and you can tell we don't get too high, too low. We just stay neutral, which is big, and we know how to finish.
You feel like Deshaun set the tone right away with that interception?
Yeah, second play of the game, he definitely did. Got the crowd going. Obviously got the energy, from everybody, from offense to defense, and I believe we scored after that. So definitely.
Gibbon was saying he's talking a little smack to him now that he's tired of it.
Yeah, they're tied. Yeah, they're tied. They're competing right now for the top spot, which is amazing. And they're doing a great job taking the ball away.
What does that do to a locker room when you got two guys in the same locker room trying to get the NFL lead?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's trying to get the ball, but obviously them guys is getting a lot of opportunities, and they're taking advantage of it. And it really just says a lot about the group, how we just take the ball away, and those guys are leading. So
you're feeling a little extra juice out there because the Pittsburgh factor. You see those towels out there, the whole thing.
Nah, but a little juice because it's Pittsburgh, but I feel like the towels was kind of like it was. They travel well. Yeah. I was surprised by that, but it was okay. Didn't hurt him too much.
Okay. How did DeMarco handle this week, and what would you think of his game today?
I thought he handled it well. He did his job. He made a lot of plays. Like I said, he didn't get too high, too low. He just was him, and I think that's so much important when a new guy or anybody comes in this defense. You can be yourself. You don't have to be no one else.
He had 15 tackles.
Yeah, he was snapping. He did his thing.
Many injuries as this defense has had. How have you seen DA adjust?
I feel like he adjusted well, but to be honest, we just play our type of defense, and like I said, guys, no matter who comes in, we're just going, play our type of, defense, our type of swag, and DA hasn't changed up, man. That's what I like about him. He still comes up with a lot of exotic, different things and different packages, which is amazing, and he doesn't let any offensive coordinator, control what he thinks.
Was there an adjustment in game because they were killing you with the screen and swing passes early, and then you guys really seemed to clamp down after that?
That was really just us, keeping our eyes right, and we knew they wanted to get the ball on the perimeter, so we just really had to clean up what we were doing, and that's what we did. And I feel like DA just really told us just to, focus on our job, and what we did.
How about some of those dime packages? I know you used one in the low red zone early in, I think, the first half. Like, what flexibility does that give this defense?
Like I said, so many different packages, so many different defenses out there. Guys, the offensive coordinator, they gotta adjust to what we do, and that's what I like about DA is he makes the offensive coordinator think. So
this is a team when whenever we struggled a little bit, the offense had our back, and it was vice versa. So it's been a story this year. Playing 60 minutes, winning those close games. So just super happy of the effort of the guys today.
How did you think DA adjusted to missing some of these starters on defense when all three guys?
Yeah, obviously we had a lot more DBs out there, the able bodies that we had, and like I said, I think it was pretty good. There's always things we can be better at, but I'm just proud of the guys being able to finish those last 2 drives on defense, getting the 3 or 9 I think before, and then obviously getting the stop at the end of the game. So just super happy the way we were able to finish this time around.
What about the halftime adjustment? It seems like they're killing you with the horizontal game early, and then after that, they didn't do a whole lot on offense.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't start the game off well at all. There was a lot of missed space tackles, myself included. Just wasn't proud of that effort on the first drive. But I think we just kind of understood that, hey, they weren't going to let the offense lose the game in a way. You know what I mean? It was just a lot of dink and duck, screens, things to the perimeter, and it was just a lot of run games. So that was just basically just understanding what they were going to do and just playing more aggressive football.
And how proud are you? You guys are winning all these close games. That means something.
Culture, you know what I mean? We've been faced with a lot of adversity all year, whether if it's injuries, close games, just a lot of different scenarios, and I think we're able just to fight through that. Not really get down on the sidelines, not getting too high, not getting too low. So like I said, just proud of this group, man, because like I said, the other side of it last year was not pretty, and we're able to come out on the other side, so just happy about it.
Kevin, you and Deshaun Wright are both tied now with 5 interceptions, leading the league. How advantageous were you guys in this game and just throughout the whole season so far?
Man, super happy for him. He's getting on my nerves a little bit because we got a little bet going on. But no, man, I thought I was gonna have an interception back in the end zone when they scored a touchdown. But nah, man, this guy's been playing big time ball. I mean, like I said, I talked about it last week, but this guy is just, he's phenomenal. He's a special player, and super happy that he's on our team making those plays.
I'm sure he said something to you after that kick.
Of course, he said I'm catching up. You know what I mean? So we're tied right now, so we're in a battle right now.
Did you get credit?
I've said it before, my blood pressure could be getting high, but at the end of the day, we have the confidence that any game's close in the end, we're going to finish it out, finish it the right way. So, I got to do better and finish it on that drive where we held the ball, but I had full confidence in defense to make that stop and allow us to go near the ball out and win the game.
On the drive you did score that touchdown, how in rhythm was the run game? What was that like? Just matriculating out the field that way?
Yeah, run game was going, and we said we're going to run the ball on these guys, and then especially when we get down there, we got to score. We got to come up with 7, and kind of ran up Jonas back there, but got into the end zone, so it was good.
How gratifying is this for you as a rookie, 7th rounder, and your numbers being called to put the ball in the end zone on a team that is now 8-3?
Yeah, like I said, just blessed to be a part of it and be able to contribute to the win. And now we got to go do it again. Can't get too high on it, too low on anything that didn't go well. Got to learn from it. Keep going.
You talked about watching from the sideline, having full faith in this defense. What can you say about their sort of next man up mentality?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows we were down some guys on defense, and a bunch of guys stepped up. D-Jack, Rube, Eamon had a great game. Just guys stepping up when the numbers called. So, like I said, full confidence, top down.
What are you learning about this team right now?
Resilient. No matter the circumstances, no matter the adversity, we're going to figure out a way to win. That's it.
I think the guys stepping up on defense are pros, so obviously they're going to do their job. But yeah, I mean, that's obviously you got guys down. You want to go out there and all right, let's take it over. And I think we could have done a better job, obviously, like maybe just ending the game when we could have, and then a couple turnovers. But I mean, found a way to get it done. So that's the biggest thing.
You're used to winning from your college days. How does this feel to see this team on a roll like they are right
Yeah, it feels similar. Yeah, it feels good. Definitely better than the other way around, no doubt.
You guys didn't need to do it at the very end of the game, like the last 3, but you still had a nice rally, so it's 17 unanswered points. What does that say about the offense?
Yeah, just relentless. They're always, it's never over. And like, we've been saying, wish we could have ended it out on the offense, not gave them another chance, but the NFL is crazy, and any way to get the dub.
Cool. So what are you learning about your team 8-3 now? I mean, did you really expect this going into your rookie season?
Yeah, I would say I expected us to win ball games. Not really how we've been winning them consecutive weeks, but at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And just again, super proud of the coaches, us players, the GM, the front office, everyone, just for being unified and aligned and like-minded, and we're all on the same mission. So I think things are going good.
You just
got to kind of prepare like you're going to be the starter. And, you know, that's the process that I take every week just in case you never know what's going to happen. So the preparation was all the same. Yeah, for an exact date, honestly, I don't even really know. You just got to prepare like you're going out there and starting. And then if it happens, it happens. So.
What was your mindset going in then?
Yeah, I mean, like I kind of touched upon, the preparation is very similar. You know, a lot of game tape, a lot of practice review, things like that, and then working throughout the week to just make sure you're on top of their stuff. Yeah.
You've been in those big packages a lot. How much does that help you when you have to get thrown in as a starter?
Yeah, I think it definitely helps, especially, you know, moving around, motioning, things like that. You know, I think it helps a lot being right in a left-handed stance. You know, sometimes it's pass, sometimes it's run. So I think it helps me kind of acclimate in a way. And, yeah.
Conditioning-wise, how did you feel just having to play that many snaps today?
Yeah, I felt good. You know, I was tired for sure, but it wasn't anything crazy. You know, it's pretty normal. Yeah.
What was it like facing that pass rush? What kind of challenge were they presenting you guys throughout?
Yeah, that was definitely a good front. You know, we knew that coming into the week. We have a lot of respect for them. They do a good job, you know, getting upfield, getting on the edge. That's kind of what they want to do. So, you know, kind of game planning for that, just trying to get back there, not let that happen.
It was just like, it's special just because, like, every single guy, it wasn't no jealousy or anything like that. It was just like everyone just wanted to get that win, that 1-0 feeling. And just to be out there and end the game on defense and, like, just feel that support and love from everybody, from the coaches to the players to the support staff and everybody. It was special.
How did Tremaine and TJ help out this week? Like, was it just kind of in meeting rooms, watching film?
You know, like, they didn't check out. You know, like, they might have, like, even though, like, they had, like, an injury, like, they didn't check out. We're trying to, like, help out one another. You know, like, every single day, like, hey, man, you need to watch extra film. And they're like, yeah, like, they didn't mind staying back extra. They didn't mind coming in early. They didn't mind, like, even on the sidelines, like, they were right there in my ear telling me what they see out of me and, like, how I can play it. So they were just, like, a huge support mentally for me out there.
I think you finished with 15 tackles. Did you feel like they were adding up throughout the game?
I really wasn't even keeping count, but right now my body's hurting a little bit.
But you led the game in tackles. I think you had some other stats. Did you feel proud seeing that stat line?
It was more so for me, like, getting that game ball and realizing to myself, like, it wasn't just me. Like, I wouldn't have been able to done it without my LB brothers. I wouldn't have been able to done it without DA or with Coach Smith, Kevin, with every single body in that building feeding into one another, from the strength staff to the training room, from the upstairs. Like, yes, it feels rewarding, but just it feels even more special because the support and the belief that they have upstairs and the support staff have in each other, and my teammates having me to go out there and believe in to go play ball.
What's the mindset of it?
You just always got to believe in yourself. He believed in himself. He believed in me. My whole, room, TJ, Tremaine, Noah, they all believed in me. Even Ruben, and D-Jack. We all came into this. We got to hold the rope and hold the standard. TJ, Tremaine, Noah, they've set a high standard. So, we went in like there was no jump off. We gave it our all. We prepared like no other. There was countless hours. Shout out to Coach Kev.